Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To Farah and Ain. So I think I'll introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Fadli Adham Muhammad Rashid. So basically, I'm married with 5 kids. My background is basically I'm a mechanical engineer. I work in Proton R&D for about 10 years in Proton R&D as a vehicle dynamics engineer with Lotus. So after 2009, I quit because my wife had to do her PhD in France. So I stayed in France for about 4 years.
Oh, alhamdulillah.
So after I came back from France, I didn't want to work with anyone else. So I tried a few jobs, trying to explore my interests here and there. I'm also a co-partner in the Majalah Sustainability magazine. I teach silat as my profession, and also teaches traditional archery somewhere here around in Taman Stapa and everything. And
That's interesting.
I have my own indoor archery range, and in the same place I teach silat, I teach martial arts, and I do some motivation to the teenagers around here. Okay, so shall I pass to Farah then?
Hi everyone, I'm Farah and I'm from Team 4, and I guess I'd like to share with you my hobby, which is gardening.
Oh, nice.
I just started it a couple of years. Wasn't really actively into it until MCO. You can't really call me a gardener because I think you can call me a planter, because I generally love to plant. It doesn't really grow, so you can't really call me a gardener. But on a serious note, I think gardening has taught me a lot about life skills, responsibility, hard work. And because most plants and flowers don't grow overnight, one of the most important things I can learn from gardening is undoubtedly patience.
Of course.
You really have to be patient to wait until you see whatever you planted has actually grown. I find that because of the MCO, I'm spending more and more time in my garden than any other time before. And I've realized that gardening is also one of the best ways to teach my kids about the valuable life skills that gardening has taught me. My kids are very excited selecting their plants that they want to plant and grow. Preparing the small seed beds, when you want to germinate the seeds, learning how to grow things, watering them. And I myself, I get a special buzz when I see them going out into the garden, rushing out every morning, checking out the seeds and spraying them with water, talking to them, encourage the seeds, grow, cepatlah tumbuh, grow quickly.
Where's my flower?
Exactly. It truly is a magnificent moment. I'm happy because my hobby has encouraged, or rather brought out, their creativity in a way I never thought was possible. I mean, alhamdulillah, I'm so glad. And another thing why I love gardening is it's a great way to boost your self-esteem. I mean, imagine what can possibly top that awesome feeling of seeing that beautiful green plant peeking out from the soil, knowing that you had a hand in it, no matter how small. And through your hard work, your commitment, and of course, by the grace of Allah, that this plant or plants have grown and survived. And they are not just surviving, they are thriving in your garden. It's truly an amazing feeling when you see that happen. Not many times, as I said, I'm not really a gardener, I'm more of a planter. But alhamdulillah, when you see it, it just gives you that that you need to go on every day in life. Exactly. And the most amazing thing, the best thing about my hobby is that I get to spend with the time with my kids, in a way that we bond together.
You never connected before like that in that level, kan?
Yeah. Exactly. And they're not on their phone, tablet or computer, whatever. They're with me in the garden, doing what I love to do now. So
it's a rewarding feeling. I mean, from gardening you can feel that connection. How kadang-kadang kita tengok dia macam layu dan kita cakap macam anak, tolonglah buah cantiklah sikit. It grew cantik aja. You connect with the tumbuhan, right? That's a wonderful feeling. I get it. Right. So
okay. So I will pass it on to Nur Ain then.
Yes, please.
Assalamualaikum. I'm Nurain.
Assalamualaikum.
I'm like you guys. I'm like 30 stories high. So I'm also into indoor plant.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, that's fun.
And I have a small balcony where I have my daun pandan and my pokok kari and all that also lah.
Oh, that's great.
But of course not like you guys lah. I just buy dah siap besar lah. I don't like to germinate and wait. I'm not a patient person. Okay. I used to like traveling. It started when I was studying in Melbourne. So I used to spend most of my holidays going to all the places, exploring, you know. And then life happens and I lost my, basically the life that I used to have lah. I lost my freedom. I had to work, make my living, and so I basically lost touch of, there's no such thing as having the luxury of doing something that I love. And I certainly didn't have any leisure time. Then I think last year I started with the indoor plant. I was so excited about it. I keep buying and putting here, there, and everywhere. I think it lasted for 3 months when everything dies. So
don't we all
that
have
was
that
my
experience?
hobby.
I know the feeling.
Because when I had some free time, I started doing all this, and then I got busy again. So I totally forgot about all those things. When I come back, it's all like I couldn't even see what was in here. It's like,
What was it I planted there?
Yeah. And then, okay, and then during MCO, well, obviously everybody have a lot of time. I started making cookies.
Nice.
Wow.
I start to crave, like, of course, dekat nak raya, I start to crave like the cookies that my mom used to do. So obviously you can't buy it. So I started baking cookies. So I actually made like about 6 varieties. Only one is from my mom's recipe. The rest I Googled. But alhamdulillah, everything like got a response, good response, repeat orders. I even got orders from my daughter's office mate for my Florentine.
Oh, I love Florentine. My goodness. I'm a
So
Florentine nut.
So,
Right.
and then she went to the office and then she said, who is going to buy, you know? And then she said, her office mate actually said, I will, I want to. And then she came back, Mommy, you already have orders. We need 2 now. I'm like, what? So, and I actually managed to do my Almond London. It is like my, you know, I've been looking at it and I said, it is such a hard cookie to do. Almond London. On the way back, I actually asked my husband, can you please singgah Sungai Buloh? Because I want to start back my plants. So these are all new ones. I just reported like yesterday and today. So that is now my current hobby.
I see.
Yeah, I also bake cakes lah, macam marble
Right.
cake, and then the carrot cake. I actually bought the big oven, 100 liter punya. Okay, I think we have done our assignment.
Right. I think for us, I think we've done more than 7 minutes. I think it's enough. So I think that's a session for us. So thank you very much. InsyaAllah kita just continue talking dalam WhatsApp lah. Okay. I think ada benda-benda yang I tahu, I'll share. Ada benda-benda you guys tahu, you can share with me.
Yes.
Yeah. InsyaAllah we keep on communicating dalam WhatsApp lah. Right. Apa-apa you don't know anything to do, just talk. Kalau I tahu, I'll help out. Especially yang guna MacBook Air. Siapa guna MacBook Air?
Nurain.
Okay, I'm using MacBook Air now. Alright. So
nanti Adha will upload pada YouTube and send us the link, right?
I'll share you with the link. Yeah.
Okay, then once we have the link, we can post it to our Google Classroom.
Yep.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Alright, so thank you very much. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.